What Genghis Khan wants, he usually gets. Stymied by our defenses at Jiangguan, the Mongol leader has turned to his envoy Zabar, a former emissary to Zhongdu. Evidently, this Zabar knew of a hidden path through the woods off to the north. Using this secret way around our flank, the fortress city of Jiangguan fell. The Mongols are on their way to Zhongdu. Upgrade our defenses at Zhongdu quickly, young architect. The great Khan's army will be upon us before long. If you can defeat him, the Jin Dynasty will have written a glorious new chapter in the long history of our great land. Take this opportunity to then expand Zhongdu, growing it into a city that will be unsurpassed in the imperial records of China.
Alright, welcome back to Emperor. We are starting the final mission of this playthrough at Genghis at Zhongdu. So let's go to the city, pause the game and see what we've left in the beginning of, or 2 missions ago. This housing block here, we can evolve one more time. We have 30,000 in the bank, which I think is just what the game gives us. And we have this very nice luxury housing area, which means that one goal we've already met, which is great. So we also have quite some troops in our city. We are building some archers over there as well, which is good. And let's quickly check the gods. Shennong's angry, so let's immediately give away a gift to Shennong to make him contented. It's good. Xiwangmu is exalted, which is great because we have a god goal here for 72 months, so hopefully she'll come down. And of course, what we want to do immediately is send off 2 spies each, both the Mongol Empire and the Xia Empire, just to make sure they leave us alone for the moment, or if they attack, they're going to be quite weak. So 22 workers needed. I think we will evolve this housing area here, or both at the same time, and then see how many people we get. So let's put down this tea shop, maybe slow down the game a little bit and see what we can do. Actually, we have quite some materials to build our pagoda. Also here, I think we can accept some ceramics, because there's many ceramics piling up here. So we should probably make sure Xiwangmu comes down. She's exalted and all the coverage is excellent. Oh, and actually, Su Wukong is also coming down. That's also fine. And I do want to get started on this pagoda. So all we need to do that is move one of our silkworm sheds. So we're going to put a silkworm shed here. Plant some mulberry trees and irrigate this farm here like that, so that we can delete one of the farms over here. The reason I want to delete this farm is that I can put the monument over here, which I think will look quite nice. So let's put that down and connect that up like that. And because we have all the materials to build a monument here, they are going to dump stuff in there. Let's quickly check. We don't need laborers camps, so we can actually also delete those labor camps up here to save some workers, because that already helped that we're not short of workers anymore. These housing are evolving, which is going to give us quite some people. However, I think we will need some more people, or a new housing block for some more people to come in. Now, actually, you can leave, because I'd rather have Xiwangmu in. So let's give her a gift, and hopefully Xiwangmu will come in so we can work on this more quickly. However, since it's the last mission, we don't really need to rush. Our spies have reached the Mongol Empire, and if in case you have noticed, they used to have quite many shields in the Xia Empire, and just with a spy they only have one shield left. So that's just the reason why you need to use spies in Emperor. Good. Now what else? So Xiaomu hopefully will come down at some point. This here probably should... Wait, what? 2 paper, 10, 10, and 10. Why are there... Why is there so little tea up there? Let's see... Now we can import some more tea as well. We do have a lot of tea over there. So actually, we don't need to buy tea here. I think salt is also coming from there. That's the reason why. Just have to orient myself. I think like that should be fine. Okay, Xiaomu doesn't want to come down. It's Sun Wukong, but it doesn't really matter as long as we can reach this goal. Most of the houses are evolving, which is good. So I'm going to start preparing for a new housing area. Now, that's a little bit tricky, because I don't really want to build any more producing industry, like farms, or have a new mill or something like that, because the more you have, the more difficult also it gets with entertainment walkers. So we do want to try using this mill and this warehouse here to have another housing area. Problem is, we need some rock feng shui for our inspector. Now we could of course put some houses alongside here. I think we can try using these rocks here, which will give us the opportunity to put down an inspector and then have him walk somewhere around here. So let's quickly pause the game and think about it. So if we have an inspector spawning from here, for example, we could have a housing area around here, I think, if we did something like this. Now, is there space for a market square? There is. Problem is, that will be pretty messy, I think. So But if we are going to try. So let's roadblock here. And this should be covered by the inspector that walks on the back. And then, oh, and now of course this road is connected. But since our resources are overflowing a little bit, it should be fine. And then, let's see if we can make this work. This should be like this, and then this guy should be walking around here. Let's just check if that's what he does. Should walk all the way around. And if he does, we can actually build a small housing block on this side. And it seems like he doesn't. Alright, so let's quickly see if we shorten this and cut this off. Actually, we don't really need this road anyway, so let's delete this. Do that.
Everyone seems so happy.
And
Anxious to hear the latest gossip.
Put in a gate for sure. And we did have the gray wall over there, so let's continue using the gray wall. Like that. And let's see if... Oh, we have tons of unemployment, which we'll have to take care of, but for the moment... Let's see... give away some ceramics to Shenlong. And let's try one more time. If he now walks around. One thing we can maybe optimize as well is have this road a little bit shortened. Like that. And then of course we'll need another gate on this side, which is open to building inspectors. This should be open to market employees. Now let's put down all the shops. This we can immediately go grab appetizing foods, ceramics, and tea. And it seems like for some reason this is spawning on the wrong side, so let's quickly fix this and see if that will fix that issue. Of course, we want the entertainment to go out on the other side. Yes, that's perfect. Let's quickly check on our spice. That's all looking good. So let's put in a wall alongside here because of bad feng shui. And then let's also... It's going to be a little bit tight, so let's do that and do that, and then we of course want some nice looking roads, at least on one side and maybe here as well. There we go. And then let's put down some of the essentials. We need a well, herbalist, Acupuncturist. Ancestral shrine. We will not be able to provide Taoism, so we're just going to go with Buddhism. Because I think we could have a Taoist temple, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I was also going to use some of our unemployment. Now we can also put in a tax office. We can go there. And for the moment, let's just drop our wages. How is our pagoda going along? Quite nicely. Resources seem to be quite stable. Sun Wukong is still pleased, so let's keep him in the city. This has fully evolved. Still some people moving in, that's good. Sure, let's celebrate. Why not? Yes, high unemployment is a problem. So, in the meantime, we could put in some more forts, I think. 2 more. That's better than nothing. So, put in a bridge. And have some more soldiers. Money printer. Do we have a money printer? Yes. That's good. Food seems to be very stable. So let's see. Yes, we can squeeze in quite some houses on this side, which is good. I think we will protect our city from the bad desirability and then go around the back like that. Like that. This is looking okay. We're very close to the edge, so it's a little bit awkward to build, but should be fine. So this is all looking okay. So as soon as we want to grow our population by another 800 people, we can do that. I think we are going to put down maybe 2 more lacquerware makers just to produce some more lacquer. That's at all possible. Do we still have stone? Seems like that we should import some more stone just to make sure our pagoda is being built. And what else do we need? So pagoda is being built, population we can grow, heroes, and wait, what? One house is not evolved, or did I? Or do we have not enough houses? I feel like
the people are failing to study Master Confucius's teaching.
We can't wait to see the new drama today. It's the talk of the town.
so. This house has no people living in it, and that's a little bit strange. So I'm gonna wait a little bit to see what's happening there, but we have to keep an eye on this. Mongol Empire, yeah, no, can do. We are not going to give you anything. And we are not afraid for them to come here. You, can you bless? I keep forgetting what he can bless. He can definitely fight, but I think maybe he will be interested in blessing our fort. No, he's not. Okay. He would probably like another gift, so he stays here. So let's... Actually, let's try getting Xiwang. Oh no, because now we don't have good Daoism coverage, so... let's give him some silk. There's not much else we need to do, to be honest. Okay, people are moving into this house. No idea why they moved out, but... Okay, we have some time. Now this here is waiting for lacquer. Is there another source of lacquer? Chengdu, we're already buying lacquer. No, there's no other source of lacquer, so we cannot produce more lacquerware. Yes, so this should be taken care of, so I think why not just start building this housing block. And see maybe if we can decorate it nicely. Oops, not like this, maybe like this. Pond with bridge. And put a natural pond. Maybe like this. Can be a little bit asymmetrical because we want to make it look very nice. Like that. Put some trees down the middle. Maybe have some other trees in the corners. And then put some gardens. I think that's gonna look amazing. I think we can also just decorate around here a little bit. So we don't have problems with money anyway, so let's fill this in with some gardens, and I think this looks quite beautiful. Maybe another Tai Chi part on this side. If we delete this tree, maybe. Oh no, doesn't work. Maybe a pond. Yes. Like that. That looks quite nice. More people are moving in, so let's drop wages. Actually, also taxes, because the money is no issue. Now over here, this is a spy.
My cover is blown. I'd better hide, and quickly.
I think we can already start decorating our beautiful pagoda a little bit. And then... Now that looks quite strange. Let's actually use some statues. Spy reversed. Free spy for the Mongol Empire. Let's send him off immediately. Mongols have another spy. Jasha, why not? Female. Yes. And then maybe a row of gardens on the back. Like that. Nice. There's a spy stealing our salt.
I'd better hide and quickly.
Nice. I think... Yes. Oh, and actually we have some more desired build or some empty spaces here, so let's actually build this up too. I think our city looks beautiful. We can even build up some gardens here just to... Oh no, that looks terrible. Happy New Year, Year of the Monkey. Let's celebrate. And plant some plum trees. Like that. Very nice. So, our city. The city objectives are to build the Grand Pagoda, which we are already doing, or is taken care of. We need to have 6,000 people in, which should be, yes, 1,000 more people coming in. Furthermore, we have to have 250 people in Heavenly Compounds, which we already have from the previous time we started building this mission, and 72 months of heroes, which reminds me to maybe send off another gift to the Monkey King so he stays in. So we pretty much are waiting for the goal, the hero goal, I want to say, because everything else pretty much taken care of. And I'm actually also very proud how this city looks. It's the last one of this playthrough, so I did try to make it look quite compact, to have temples and the pagoda and everything nicely placed. So I think we're already looking at the YouTube thumbnail right here for later. And yeah, we're just... I think probably, speaking of which, I should probably save one time, just in case something goes wrong. And yeah, we are also... We have a full military developed. And maybe we can go try invade the nomads or the Mongols, or do something, because else it's just pretty much a waiting game for our 72 months of heroes. I think the important thing in this mission is just to set it up nicely the first time you're here, so the second time it's quite easy to win. How is employment? Yes, employment will be a problem because there's 1,000 people coming in, and not sure what else we can do. Let's quickly go through and see what industry maybe... What can... Whoop. Ornate apartments. Collapsed? Probably that's not covered by an inspector correctly, so let's just put in dragon. Is there any other issue here? Let's quickly check. No. I hope there's no intersection. Let's quickly check on this for a second, because this is a little bit strange. I had to build this, of course, like that because of the feng shui, because we are playing with 100% with feng shui, so the inspector had to go there. And houses like this that are here in the corner, that are only far away from the road because of the fancy road, sometimes they don't get the full view of the inspector, and then get they get too damaged and they collapse. But it's no problem. We probably can afford to delete 1 or 2 houses anyways, because just wanted to see what we can do with all this unemployment. We can export fish, wheat, spices, wheat, tea. No, that's all not so useful. Salt, tea, nope. Is there another trade route? Kaifeng. Let's see what they want. Maybe we can cater something to that. Ceramics, wheat, cabbage, soap. So let's set up maybe a small ceramics industry down here, and they can have some ceramics. Let's just quickly check. So that should be like that. Have a couple of kilns. That's a little bit tight over here. Let's see that we can fit in some more. Put in an inspector. That's good. And then let's do 5 kilns over here. Like that. And then put 2 clay pits. Oops. Around there. And here we can sell. Oh no, I look. Yes. My mistake. They buy ceramics and not really. They sell ceramics and they don't buy ceramics. So that was a huge fail on my part. So let's check again what we can sell. Carved jade, lacquer weapons, silk, tea, wheat, ceramics, piña. We're already trading. Spices, wheat, fish, steel. Yeah. That didn't really work well, but I mean, to use some of our employment, we're just going to overproduce ceramics, so I can give some to our gods. For example, Nuwa, have some ceramics, and hopefully there's not going to be any floods because we're building quite close. So the wage rate corresponds to how many people want to work. So the higher the wage rate, the more people work. And now I'm not sure about the clay pit guys, how much they will work, like put worth on their work they're doing, but I mean, we just want to use up some of our unemployment because we still have 600 people coming in. So I think I'm just going to slim down on this area here a little bit by deleting some of those houses, and hopefully that's still 600 people moving in, but now we're having 7. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's see if we can decorate this nicely with maybe a couple docks and some gardens like that. Good. Our enemies are still spied on, be sabotaged. We can sell some weapons later. So 88 unemployed, 100 unemployed. Yeah, we still probably need some more industry to take care of everything, and we have quite some silk going back and forth. So maybe we can put down a couple more weavers. Just gotta check how far this guy actually walks. And then we're going to put down 1 or 2 more weavers to overproduce silk. Monkey King, have some silk. He's exalted, that's what we like. Now let's see how far this guy actually walks. Okay, he barely covers this, so I think maybe actually we can put the weavers here. Not sure how much excess silk we actually have, but definitely we can produce some more. Look at all the resources we have. Everything is full. Can we fish? We can't, so it's pretty much... Oh, pagoda? What's going on with the pagoda? I think pagoda will be
Aye,
finished soon.
cover is blown. I'd better hide and quickly.
They're building... Oh, they're building a wall. Okay. Good, I guess. Here, we need some wood. So, actually, we could also put some wood cutters. Happy New Year, Year of the Rooster. Why not? How's food looking? Food is looking good. Tea also looking good. Yes. I want to put down some wood cutters because we need some wood in our forts. So these guys can cut some wood and maybe deliver it over here. Because they're full with weapons, they just need wood. And those forts have the least priority, so it always takes forever. We don't have dedicated woodcutters taking care of it. This still takes some masons, but I think we can stop importing this. Yes. Beautiful. There's a spy.
Aye, my cover is blown. I'd better hide and quickly.
I think probably there's quite many spies on the map, but because we have so many resources, unless they break our mill, we can't be too bothered by this. Now we have our population goal. We have our heavenly compound elite housing goal. Our pagoda is almost done, so we just make sure Sun Wukong is sticking around by giving him silk, and we should win as soon as we hit those 72 months. Hopefully there's no disaster, which probably is a smart idea to prepare by saving in case there's a disaster, so we can reload and maybe fix something. We have so much silk. Silk is stocking up everywhere. We still can trade with Lin An. Let's check what they want. Lacquerware, 5 jade weapons. That's not so useful at the moment. So also where we can't really put it anywhere anyway, so that's fine. So here, nothing we need to do. Also on this side, tea salt, all looking good. Good. Let's take a look at our monuments here. Pagoda. Empire demands steel. Genghis Khan himself. Yeah, not gonna happen. Thank you. Please leave our city. Look at this view. Beautiful. I think maybe the Mongols will try to invade at some point, because yeah, they might get a little bit angry we're not giving them anything, but I mean, don't think they can do anything. Our military, yes, they actually, let's send a trade request to the Mongols just so we can see how many shields they have and how they like us. Although I assume they don't like us too much. Should be no problem. Tea is stable over here, that's very important. Shono is a little bit neglected. Let's give away some ceramics. Make him contented. We have about half of what we need in terms of...
Departure time is always exciting. I only hope to return with my head on my shoulders.
Yes, maybe actually he will get beheaded, but maybe it's better not to tell him. But if you piss off the Mongols too much, they will behead your emissaries right away. We are selling some weapons as well. We are importing a lot of steel, and all of those weavers actually have silk in them, which is great. This here, 5 masons. I think somewhere the wall isn't finished. On this corner there's a spy.
My cover is blown. I'd better hide, and quickly.
Yeah, the masons are a little bit far away from
My
everything.
cover is blown. I'd better hide, and quickly.
But it's fine, because...
These buildings are as solid as Mount Tation.
yes, so... religion... give some silk to the Monkey King. What? Oh, Mongol Empire is launching an invasion, and as I predicted, our emissary, who was hoping not to get beheaded, did indeed get beheaded. So, Mongols actually, let's sabotage them. I'm not sure. Yes, they're still being sabotaged, which is good. Xia Empire bought one of our spies as well, so let's send off another spy. And now we wait. We also have Sun Wukong. And depending on where they're invading, we are going to fight. Depends a little bit. We can check first, and if it's inconvenient, we just pay them off. So let's grab Sun Wukong and have him wait here. Assume the Mongols probably are going to come from the north. Grand Pagoda complete. Okay, I accidentally dismissed our god. Now what I wanted to halt. That means we lose 1 month of heroes, but it's fine. We have over 100,000 in the bank. Hopefully some wood. Guandi's here. Okay. So random how these gods are coming in. I keep giving gifts and then... Oh, that's probably because of the pagoda, which looks amazing. So, look at this view. So nice. So nice. 1D, where is he? Will he walk through here maybe? I'm not sure. Mongol Empire is here in 3 months. This Guandi can bless forts, I think, so let's try to put some wood into these forts. And for whatever reason he chooses to walk this way, okay. Fine. So it's actually 16 crossbowmen. Yes, Mongols, Happy New Year, Year of the Dog, sure. And please bless this fort, and now you can see that it filled up with resources. We have tons of lacquer, well, actually. Guandi, he can stay in, why not? Some ceramics. What we could try to do is actually build a wall around our city, but it might be quite tricky actually, because we built all the way to the edge, and since those Mongol riders can just ride around the wall, maybe it's not, yeah, not worth it. We could of course delete all of this, but because we have huge unemployment, I'd rather keep it, eat up some of our unemployment.
My cover is blown. I'd better hide, and quickly.
Yes, you do that, and we will see if the Mongols do indeed invade from the north. Any second. Are they coming from the north? No, they're coming from the south, so let's fight to defend the city. And all our troops should actually come fight here. And It did bring siege weapons, which is a little bit unfortunate because when they kill the whole fort, they will, or when they destroy the fort, the whole battalion will get killed. Reinforcements are coming in. Can't really see what's going on. Go destroy this, please. More reinforcements are coming over. No clue what's going on. Invasion force defeated. So let's see how I can do this. We lost one entire fort. Let's replace that. And make sure everyone is... 20. How useless were you? You should... he can actually go over here and bless our fort. So we did have quite some losses actually, but yes, shouldn't be that much of a problem. Let's just stop selling weapons for a second, and should be fine. Let's make sure our ancestors are happy. And then these guys... Are there any more flags up here? No, okay. Still the intense music, but should be okay. Okay, so Jasha already caught another spy, so let's sabotage them. Let's see if Gwandi has already reached this fort. We want to fill it up with weapons, so our fort are replenished with a lot of soldiers. Yes, so Gwandi have some lacquerware. And yeah, we're just waiting another 22 months. And then we will win. There's another spy going out for... So, like that. Put some weapons in our forts. Maybe also for those horsemen up there. And that will significantly speed up this process. Although weapons are already being distributed to everyone. And he's only contented, so let's give him a great gift of ceramics. And you just stay here for a moment. That invasion, considering that we sent 3 spies at all times, was quite strong, or surprisingly strong. But after all, this is the final mission, and the Mongols
Cover is blown.
were
Better hide and quickly.
the greatest fighters of the steppe, so of course we have to earn our victory, which is good, else the game would be too easy anyways. But anyways, so this guy is walking where? We're
I
not
have
sure,
better things to
but
do.
Our city's glory burns brighter than the New Year's fireworks.
maybe. Just maybe. No, okay. That's a shame. Maybe here? Like that. Grand entrance to our city. And you walk through a nice garden area like that. Why not? Wendy still pleased, and I think we are going to please Nua first and then give another gift to Guandi after we put some more weapons in this fort here. Every time you give a gift, or every time you use a blessing, you should give a gift, because one blessing, I think one happiness level is lost, so hopefully we can give a gift before he leaves. Tenta, yes, so let's give him medium gift of lacquerware, and he's again very happy. 55, so slowly getting there. This looks nice with our natural pond we have there. They have all that they need. Happy New Year, Year of the Pig, yes. Food is immediately refilled into the mill because we have tons of people waiting to put stuff into the mill, which is always a good thing. Huge industry area. Maybe that's not so nice to walk into our city and walk through the dirty industrial area, but of course, perfect feng shui. Oh, there's a little glitch here. And I think most of our powers are also evolved. Of course, those here are not because of the bad desirability in this area, but I think that's a worthy end to our playthrough. Considering I started this YouTube channel and this Twitch during the pandemic just to kill some time, and now we've played through the entire Emperor campaign. I think that was probably my 5th or 6th time playing through Emperor, and I think it's at this point still very enjoyable, but also I will probably continue with some custom maps or custom missions, just because I do know most of those missions almost play hard now. So although I love this game, it's my favorite game of all time, I will definitely need some change. But I think at some point I might do another playthrough with even more challenges, not only 100% feng shui, but also maybe, I don't know, all the inspector's towers have to be evolved, or no repeating block designs, because of course this block design, like the 9x3, it's kind of my go-to. So there's many things I think I could do. That will be interesting both for the viewer and for myself as well. Anyways, I'm rambling because we're just waiting patiently for the hero goal to be complete. Let's save maybe for the last time and see Mongols. They should have another spy. This fort here has almost been replenished. Yes, there is a spy here.
Aye, my cover is blown. I'd better hide and quickly.
And I think we can start selling weapons again. Not that we need to necessarily, but we can make some use out of this. Let's quickly check our finances. We make around 23,000 per year. And the net in and out flow is we make around 25,000 per year. That's pretty good if I do say so myself. These two farms are easily sustaining those two areas here, which is also nice. I think actually, do we have, what kind of food do we have? Tasty. 3 treasures noodle. And what do we have here? Golden millet porridge. Actually, what is the menu over here? Sweet and sour cabbage. These little details that those two market squares don't have the same food, I think is just very nice. Nice detail. Okay, so Gandhi is still exalted. Let's, in that case, give away some hemp to Nuwa. This guy maybe will buy some weapons. Or not. We can also store some woods into here. Like that. So those guys don't have to stand around. Bundy, can we use you for something? Let's quickly check our military. Yeah, almost everything has been replenished in terms of defenses. Right, there's the spy. Let's see where he goes. By checking where he goes, we will know what our enemies chose to sabotage. Yeah, anyways.
My cover is blown. I'd better hide and quickly.
He was heading towards our houses, so I assume our housing is being sabotaged. But since, yeah, we have 200 people unemployed and we make 20,000 in taxes, it's crazy. Yeah, don't think 1 or 2 houses devolving are going to be big problems on the way to victory. Right, so Spies are still doing their job. Less than a year. Okay. We almost made it. Just make sure Guan Li is staying in. I think, yeah, medium gifts of silk should be more than enough. And as long as this area here, they have everything they need. Tea, salt. Shouldn't be a problem. Yes, okay. There is a spy.
Aye, my cover is blown. I'd better hide and quickly.
Spies are always disguised, and you can catch them by right-clicking them. Thing is, they don't disappear from your city, they just go back into hiding, and then a couple months later, I'm not sure how many exactly, maybe it's just one, they will spawn disguised as something else and go to their intended target. And they target one of those things you can also choose when you're sabotaging people, and they will, yeah, just steal food or steal resources or set something on fire or make it collapse. Probably the most annoying is when they destroy your mill, which they can do. So yeah, but there's, in the last Dynasty on very hard difficulty, there's no way you can catch all of those spies, and you just gotta, yeah, overproduce everything so you can afford to have some stuff stolen from you. Or at least that's my technique. Of course, you can ask for Sun Tzu, and he will catch all the spies he encounters, so you could position him here and he will catch all of them. You can also cover all of your industry and blocks with a guard tower or watchtower, but those guards, they only have like, I don't know, 30% chance of actually catching the spy, even when he's spinning right in front of them. So yeah, that's... Sometimes I wonder if it's worth it, because those watchtowers actually have an effect on your city happiness, because Happy New Year, Year of the Rat, and let's get a special gift, and we get a pheasant. Yes, very nice. Anyways, I wanted to quickly check on this, that if you get too many guards, people will get unhappy, and actually it seems like we only have 2 watchtowers here, and all the rest is not being guarded. When you have the highest level housing and it's in your elite housing blocks, you obviously don't need a guard, because those people will not riot as long as you don't tax them too high, but generally they just move out if you tax them too high. 4 more months and we win the mission and the game. Yes, so there's a spy.
Aye, my cover is blown. I'd better hide and quickly.
I think a spy just stole some of our food, but no problem, we have plenty of food waiting to be put in the mill. Another thing that's worth noting is the water. If you use an evolved well, where is it? Here. Then the water column thing will be blue instead of white. That means they get fresh or clean water from an involved well, which means better health and less disease. Which of course I try to do if at all possible. Generally, if you have a fancy road and a wall, that's enough, as you can see. And if you have some desirable stuff in the middle, you shouldn't have problems to evolve your houses or your services. Someone moving in. Seems like for some reason maybe this area is being sabotaged and then people move out. What was that? Mongols are coming over again in 6 months, which maybe we will not live to see, because maybe we win before that. Little bit annoying that in the last moment people moved out for some reason, so let's, just in case, save one more time and hopefully people will move in. I'm actually going to delete 2 more houses here. Put in, yes, do something like this, just to make sure people keep moving in. We hit our hero goal, so now hopefully people are already on their way to move into this last compound here. Of course, this guy is moving back in. We need... what? We win?
Genghis Khan's troublesome horde of Mongols has been defeated at the gates of Zhongdu. Someday they will no doubt return, but for now Zhongdu is secure, growing and flourishing under your inspired leadership. Zhongdu has blossomed into a leading city on the world stage, a fitting capital for this dynasty and all of those to come.
Right, so we didn't see the second invasion, but that's fine with me. In case you didn't know, Zhongdu is where nowadays Beijing is, roughly. So actually what he says here is true, that Zhongdu actually did become a fitting capital for all the dynasties to come. Although the capital of China, of course, did change a couple of times, also during the Civil War. But anyways, let's quickly look at the score. We actually won quite fast because the gods came in immediately after we started mission, so we pretty much won within 23 months, basically. So, of course, we get quite a high score. Yeah, and that was it. Let's quickly go look and listen to the ending credits.
Splendid work, great leader. You have followed the long and difficult course of Chinese history, from the earliest times to the glories of the Chinese imperial age. During this age, the Western world remains in darkness, but thanks to your skill and dedication, the glories of China are unsurpassed. Congratulations, Son of Heaven.
Right, so this was my playthrough of Emperor Rise of the Middle Kingdom. Very hard difficulty and 100% feng shui. I hope you enjoyed it, and I would be very happy to see you in my other videos where I do, who knows, we will see. Thank you very much for watching and have a good one. Bye bye.